Hey, it's Mario here, and in this video I wanted to share with you guys a couple of ideas on why is change so hard? Why is it so difficult to get out of the routine? Why is it so difficult to do something that we know that we need to do, but we still don't do it? And let me ask you a simple question here. Which area of your life do you feel like you're okay with? Which area of your life are you like, well, I'm fine? Now, if someone asks you, well, how's your business doing? Well, I'm fine, man. Or how's your fitness? How's your diet going? And you say, well, I'm good. It's cool. It's fine. It's going okay. Or let's say, how's your social skills? And maybe you haven't had much success lately, but someone asks you, well, how are you doing there? I mean, are you going out? Are you improving yourself? You're, man, I'm okay, I'm fine. You know what happens there? Let me tell you what happened to me. Any area of my life where I said to myself or to someone else that it's good, that it's fine, that it's okay, hasn't improved a single bit. If you're satisfied with a certain area, that's killing all the good ideas that you have that will improve that area of your life. And that is the root cause of the problem, because you think you're okay. If you walk up to a person in the street, you see that they're 150 pounds overweight. If you ask them, are you okay? How are you feeling? How are you doing? They're gonna tell, well, I'm fine, having a good day, all fine. Are they good? Are they fine? Well, mentally, of course, but physically, there needs to be a change in order for them to become healthier, but they're okay. They think they're okay. They're telling you that, but that is automatically reinforcing the belief to themselves that they're okay. And what happens? There's no change. There's no reason to change. Why would they change if they think they're okay? Why would you change something that is okay? And your brain doesn't want to change. Your brain literally wants to stay the same. Your brain doesn't want to spend more energy. Your brain is working on making everything you do into a repeatable process, automated, that doesn't require conscious effort. This is called habits, and this is something that governs 98% of your day-to-day behavior. It's simply your habits. Things that you do day to day, you don't have to think about it. And people who, let's say, do the same routine over and over again, if you ask them, how's life? Super fast, man. I have zero time. I don't know what the hell's going on. My life is just on autopilot. It's all repeatable. Just time flies because it's all automated. Your brain wants it to be automated. So what's the problem here? Well, the problem is to change. You actually have to break the pattern. You have to break that automation. You have to break that routine. And how do you do that? Well, let me tell you what happened to me here is what now, currently, in this situation, try to make me not go to the gym. Try to just contain me and tell me, you can tell me all sorts of reasons why I shouldn't go to the gym. I'm still gonna do it. You cannot convince me not to go to the gym. I'm gonna fly to a new city in the middle of the night, 11 p.m., 11:30 p.m., 11:55, land in the airport, take a cab to the center of the city. I'm gonna Google on my way to the apartment, I'm gonna Google where I can find a 24-hour gym to do my workout. If I don't find it, I'm gonna do the workout at home. There's no excuse. I don't make an excuse. It's already in my routine. Try to make me not eat vegetables. You know, people don't eat vegetables. Americans consume about, according to statistics, about 10 to 15 grams of fiber a day. That's a joke. That's a joke. That's half of the amount that they should be consuming if they want to be healthy. Try to make me not eat vegetables. I'm gonna walk for 45 minutes around the city to find a shop where I can buy vegetables. And let's say on a Sunday where everything is closed, let's say I'm in a small town in Europe. How am I gonna do that? Well, I'm gonna find a freaking solution. Why do I do that? Well, it is my routine. It was just as hard to make myself do that when I first started out. I had to force myself to go to the gym. I had to literally force myself to go to the gym after work when I first started out. I had to force myself to eat vegetables. I never ate vegetables my whole life. I had to exert a massive amount of energy to change that habit, to manifest that idea that I have to eat vegetables. I had to add so much energy here to force myself to go to bed earlier. It was a huge one. It was insane. It was very, very difficult. It's years, it's 20 years of patterns, 20 years of routine working against you. Maybe 40, maybe 30, maybe 50, depending what your age is now. That's what you're working against. And we all have great ideas. Every time I take a shower, I have an amazing idea. You probably have so many great ideas that it's insane. I just took a cab ride yesterday and I was talking to the cab driver and he was having so many great ideas how you can improve the business of the cab company. I just asked him, why didn't you just do it? Well, it's okay like it is. It's fine. It's cool. It's good enough, you know. And he had so many brilliant business ideas how he could improve his company, but he just couldn't execute because he was thinking he was fine. He just killed the idea right there in the root. And when that idea manifests, if you don't add energy to it, what is called the activation energy, You will not be able to pass that initial resistance, pass that initial stage to build momentum. When you have a new idea to improve your life, when you have an idea, well, I want to go to the gym, you have an idea, I want to start counting my macros, I want to start counting my calories. If you don't act on that idea within, let's say, a 5 to 10 second period, if you don't act on an idea, if you don't do something, if you don't add any action to it, if you don't add any energy to it, you have to throw some energy at it, write a note, put it in Evernote, install MyFitnessPal, do something, the idea dies. The idea literally dies. And we have thousands of good ideas throughout a week, throughout a day, hundreds of ideas throughout the day. Every one of us, we're all full of ideas, but nobody acts on these ideas because they're hard. It's not easy. You never feel like it. You will literally never, ever, ever feel like doing these things. It is impossible. We're not wired to feel, to do things that are outside of our routine. That is just simply how we're wired. So give up the idea that you're ever gonna feel like it. Who was making you do things that you knew that were good for you and the world knows that they're good for you when you were a little kid? Your parents, hopefully. They were the ones who were making you do things that were good for you. And now you, as an adult, you have to be able to make yourself do the things that you don't want to do to become the person that you want to become. It's simple as that. But most of us don't grow up. We're still in that phase like, oh, I need to be pushed. I need to be told what to do. I need to be forced by someone else. But nobody's there, man. Like if you're 18 years old and older, nobody's there. It's only you. You're the one who has to parent yourself. You're the one who has to guide yourself. It is the cold, hard truth. And if you're waiting to feel like it, you're never gonna feel like it. Same as a little kid. Does a little kid want to eat broccoli? Fuck no, man. A little kid wants to eat candy. But there's the parent who tells him, well, first eat your damn broccoli, then you can have, well, without swearing, hopefully, then you can have some candy. That is just how it is because the adult knows what the good decision is. And you know what the good decision is, but you just have to put it in action. And I want to close up this video here without ranting too much. Ideally, we simply need to realize the fact that we need to grow up, and we need to take responsibility, and we need to know that we need to force ourselves. Literally, you have to force yourself for a period of time until you break that routine, until you break that habit into a new one. And then once you get that momentum, I mean, some studies say about 66 days takes to form a habit. That is just an average number. That doesn't mean anything. And really, it will depend on the complexity of the habit, on your lifestyle, on all sorts of factors. Don't get too caught up with the numbers. You will know how much effort you need to put in there. Use the resistance, use the obstacle as the way, as Ryan Holiday says. He has this thing actually tattooed on his arm, which is super cool, and I love his book. You should definitely check it out as well. And hope you enjoyed this quick video here. It's a little bit of a rant for something I see with a lot of people. They're asking me, well, I want to get a six-pack, I want to get ripped, I want to build muscle, I want to do this and that, but realistically, what they're telling themselves every single day is that they're okay. They're telling themselves, well, I'm okay. And that's literally what's preventing them from taking that next step, to taking that one step further, taking it to the next level. That's what is preventing them. So I hope that's not going to prevent you. So let me know in the comments below how this resonated with you. Aside from that, make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the face to support the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.